welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia, so happy that you're with us tonight. We are very excited. We are going to be creating an elegant thank you card using Eden's Garden DSP, so we're very excited about that. Let's head down to the crafting table and let's get started. Okay. So what I want to do is show you the supplies that you are going to need. Now, I thought I might try this and see if you liked it. Here's the dimensions that you're going to need for tonight's card. We are also going to be working with just one little stamp in this Eden's Garden on the inside of our card. And we pulled out this beautiful thank you. Is that not gorgeous? We're also going to be using the ink Evening Evergreen. This is really an elegant thank you card, not difficult to make, but I think it makes a really nice statement, so I think you're really going to enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get busy. So the first thing you need to do, as it said, was you're going to need your base card. We're going to need an inside mat for our sentiment, and now we've decided to take an outside mat that is very close to this color cardstock. We are going to stamp that big thank you down here, and then we're going to dry emboss it. You don't want to stamp after you dry emboss, right? We're going to stamp first, and so we have our big thank you here. We're going to pull out our Evening Evergreen. I'm going to put down a piece of paper so I don't mess up, and I'm going to make sure not to stamp on this ridge. And we want it up just a little bit from the bottom, and this is a beautiful thank you. So let me show you. So we're just going to hold that down. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that big font. And now we are ready to put it in our machine. Now, because this is a 3D embossing folder, we want to make sure we use the right sandwich, right? So we are going to go ahead and put it this way because I want the lines to run horizontal. And this is that beautiful, subtle embossing folder. I don't know if you've used it, but oh my goodness, it just is so pretty. And so we want to take the plates 1 and 4, sandwich it in the middle, and just run it through the machine. Now we can put this to the side because we really don't need it. Oh, you're just going to think it's so pretty. You really can't see it that much. It's just a hint. Can you see that? Just a hint of embossing. So very pretty. So now we're going to take this and we are going to adhere this to the top of our card. Just going to lay this down. And because I embossed it, I'm really going to push on it because we want to make sure it gets in all the crevices, right? The next thing we need to do is, remember I told you we're going to have a bunch of rectangles. And here is that beautiful DSP from our new collection, Eden's Garden. So pretty. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this laid down on that beautiful gold paper. Is that not beautiful? I thought it would go so pretty with this embossing on the paper. So we're just going to get this laid down. Now on the next one, we will be putting it up on dimensionals. Okay, just going to layer this on our last one. Now at the end, stay with us because we have another card to show you that we use different DSP. Get this laid down. And now I'm going to let those dry for just a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside mat, and we will put that right here. Now we are going to use thank you for everything. So we're going to bring out our ink again, and we're just going to stamp that right in the corner. Look at that font. Now I'm going to do a little trick with this leaf. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp it right there in the corner. And I'm trying real hard not to push down because if you push down too hard on these, See how you get that line that goes around it? Because these stamps really aren't very tall. So you have to be super careful. Now I'm going to bring in Cherry Cobbler, and I'm going to go ahead and color those little berries just to make them pop. I think that really brings some color to it. So now we're ready to go ahead and lay this down inside. Now we are going to simply raise this up. So the biggest question you have when you do something like this is, how are you going to get it straight? You know, you can eyeball it. Yep, you can eyeball it. But you can also bring in a T-ruler, and I'm sure you've have one of these or you've seen them. You don't have to do this, but I just want to show you how you can use it. So let's go ahead and get our dimensionals on the backs of these. And I'm going to go ahead and put 4. Now we're going to take the back off. Now the other trick I do is I always start on one side. I know exactly the distance that I want on the side, and so I make sure that I get that first one laid down exactly where I want it. Now move those to the side, and you can really put this right at the top right here so that it gets right where you want it. Move it to the side where you're on that first mat, or you can put it right there. And I know I want it about right there. That'll give me the distance. Okay. And now we're just going to slide this down. Okay, so now I'm going to put the other one on the other side, and then I can space it in the center and not have to worry about it. Okay. And now all we have to do is take the back off and set that right in the center. Now, you know, this is a fast card, but it's such an elegant thank you card. I just think it is so pretty. And I really don't even need to use the T for the middle part. Okay, move that to the side. Now look at that. What do you think about this card? Remember, I said I was going to show you another card that we made. Now look at this one. We use that. It is called Blackberry Beauty. Look at those two cards. I think they are so pretty, so versatile. I love the design. Just love, love, love this card. It's something quick that you could do as a thank you. I really love the Blackberry Bliss. Now I don't know what is your favorite, but it's because I love the purple. But this one is my favorite. What is your favorite? Let us know in your comments. We really appreciate you taking the time to share your evening with us. Thank you so much. Remember, go out, be kind to yourself and others, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by.